My name is Francisco Gabriel Garcia. I'm happy for NCYL, that's National Council of Young Leaders. I was born in Los Angeles, California. That's when I met them public allies, going out in the streets ready to fly. I'm 29 years old. Opportunity, youth gotta come together. We fly through whatever weather and storm. Growing up, I saw a lot of gang violence. Some of my friends' brothers got killed, shot. I saw some of my friends getting shot at. And so growing up, I thought that's how it was supposed to be. That's what the world was about. So my dad, moved us to Phoenix. I grew up in the neighborhood my whole life, so it was like my friends were my family. So I got detached from them. I went to Phoenix. I didn't really know anybody, so I was depressed. I thought I was going crazy. So I started getting into graffiti, into the hip-hop culture. I grew up poor, and the kids used to make fun of me because I had old clothes or shoes that weren't of brand. And so I started working selling chocolates, trying to make my own money so I could provide for myself because my family didn't really have a lot. I eventually got into some fights. I got jumped. I went to jail twice. I was headed in a negative direction. I was getting kicked out of different high schools. I finally went to a charter school. Somebody invited me to what's called the youth night. It was a Christian church, and they were rapping about Jesus. When I saw that, I just saw individuals doing hip hop for positive. And I just remember feeling this love in my heart, and all of the pain and depression that I felt, it lifted. I got introduced to different nonprofits and different mentors. And to me, that was a big change in my life because I saw people of different color reaching out and helping me when my whole life I experienced the opposite. I got introduced to Judy Butsin, who came from the civil rights movement. She encouraged me to go to college and join a group called Mecha. And I really got inspired and met a lot of students that were undocumented. And I saw how their scholarships were being taken away and their opportunities that they earned because of their legal status. So that really moved me, and I started to explore my identity, and I started to realize that I have indigenous blood and I embrace it. And our society, even today, even in educational institutions, the educators are silencing the youth's voice. And this needs to stop. That's why I'm here with the National Council of Young Leaders, to be the voice for those people. I think that when you allow people to do their purpose in life and they find their purpose, man, the whole world will change. I feel very honored and happy to be part of National Council of Young Leaders and Opportunity Youth United movement. For me, the National Council of Young Leaders has become like a family. It is a family to me. And even moving to California, I didn't have the support of a family. I was on my own. The National Council of Young Leaders was there. Just really engaging us and listening to our voice and, our passions. And that to me was very empowering. They're about the youth. They're about the movement. They want positive change, and they want to build leaders so that we can give back. And this is about giving back and just finding opportunity, helping people find jobs, and finding educational opportunities so that we can have a better country and a better way of life. I feel empowered every time I come because I meet young people that are also trying to do the same thing in their communities, and they're doing greater things. So it inspires me to want to go back to my community and do greater stuff. I really, really believe in education because once you have an educated person, you can't change that person. We need to have more opportunities so that people can access that education. There's 6.7 million youth that are disconnected, and because we lack some of those resources, I believe that reform system is tearing families apart, and we need to figure out a way of providing opportunity and providing a different way than jail. I want to inspire every single person out there that's young. If nobody has ever told you this, you have a purpose in this life, and you are called for greatness. We need to be an example onto the youth and onto the next generation, and you're the person that's going to make the change.